We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Duke national champion. Hasn't paid for a meal in Durham, North Carolina since 2002. It's Jay Williams.
Nor do I plan on paying for a meal anytime soon, my man. But you know what? Free food out here for these guys on the court tonight. They're ready to eat. Let's check out the action.
Jay, I have the tab the next time. Let's do this. All right, here we go.
Here coming left.
Curry to Embiid. Walker to Curry. Kyrie Irving.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
It's James controlling the offense. To Irving.
Watch that cutter.
Oh, yeah. Probing the defense. Count the basket at the rim.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Curry to Adetokunbo. To Kemba Walker.
Hands up, back door.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
13, James Harden. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Walker. Down to 5 on the 24. Stephen Curry with a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space.
My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't, just disrespectful.
The drive, right to the basket, to Walker. Shot won't go. Kyrie across the timeline. Down a point. James to Irving.
Screen coming.
Down low Durant. Ah, the monster stuff.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Walker calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kemba Walker.
Take care of the ball.
LeBron into the front court. His team up by 1.
It's coming off.
Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Harden in possession. They'll run the offense. Going a launch beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Irving buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Curry with the ball to Adetokunbo. George. Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Won't go. Curry to bring it up.
I got him.
Down by 1.
Here we go.
Kevin Durant sends it away. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Irving with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Durant. From long range. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
George, that his third three in this first quarter alone.
And the defense has to push up on the offensive player. Don't let him have clear vision of the basket.
Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll get his guys together and talk things over. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
He was hacked. They let it go. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball.
Taught you that.
And this will be out of bounds, off of Embiid. James to Leonard.
Screen coming left, screen coming left.
To Durant. Oh, big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his goal.
James to Durant. Has a chance. Kevin Durant looking good. 4 for 5. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
I told you the screen was coming.
Westbrook to Embiid. Not that time.
Make that, baby. Gotta make that.
Durant
You back. Box out.
from the painted area, won't go down. Gets it in the left corner. It's James. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. To Middleton. Surveys the floor. Westbrook to Middleton. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
You've got to get that one to go. Nowitzki. That misses with 3 seconds left. That's all for this entertaining first quarter of the NBA All-Star Game. Jay and I return after this. You're watching a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Oops, he missed the first one.
You got it, man.
Misses the second as well. Westbrook across the timeline. Leads 4. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Embiid to Westbrook. Russell. It's Beal with the rebound. To Durant. And a throwdown.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Oh, a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
He's 2 for 2 now. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
To Embiid. D'Angelo Russell. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Shot from the lane, won't go. To Thompson. Russell Westbrook with the slam.
We call that Beastbrook. But why are you so angry all the time, man?
Jay, he's just taking out his anger on the rim.
I feel that way every time I broadcast with you.
Man right here, y'all get yours. I got ball.
Beal to Davis. Anthony Davis. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Right now, down 7. With the interception, great defensive play.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Get it.
To Thompson. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Westbrook to Middleton. To Nowitzki. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offensive scheme. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Davis. And scores. Strong take. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for it.
Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away. Harden, great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Whoa, what a finish.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. To the basket is Harden, but his shot's no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Match up.
Adetokunbo and takes it away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Wait. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Here's Curry with it up top. It's a 9-point lead. Throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Number 30, Stephen Curry.
It's James Harden once again. To Durant. Takes stock of the floor. Durant.
Match up, y'all.
Embiid to Curry.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Kevin Durant swats it. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Harden matched up with the two-time MVP. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
James Harden at the line for 2 shots. A career 85% free throw shooter. Misses the first. He missed a pair of free throws. Curry into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one. James against George. To Harden.
Too slow. Give me the rock. Screen coming.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Long heave from three-quarters court. We have reached halftime in what has been a compelling matchup so far. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The East All-Stars will start the second half with a decent lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible, and if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scores for the East All-Stars. The West are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the West All-Stars.
Game track. Bench points.
The West All-Stars are getting enough bench production in this contest. Their reserves need to step up and start making an impact in this game.
Player of the half.
Joel Embiid has been making the competition look silly on the defensive end. No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around. And
We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
LBJ has it. LeBron James. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Curry into the front court. His team up by 7. To Embiid. Curry. Good offense, beating good defense.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Durant to James. LeBron James, 3 for 6 now.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
George, no good. No daylight. Great defense.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
It's in the hands of Harden. Now a steal on a very lazy pass there. To Embiid. Throws it down.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Joel Embiid with the block. Ooh, 5 now.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Here we go.
To Curry. Paul George to Curry. Can't connect from inside. The follow won't go either. To James. The shot almost. Giannis in control of the basketball.
I got ball.
Lead stands at 10.
I got him.
Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Durant across the timeline. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Flushes it home.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Curry with the basketball. Up 6. George had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. James. They'll get it down to Leonard. And finishes strong.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Walker into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. To Embiid.
Rotate.
Good job, Wes. Good job.
No good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
And he connects on the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Curry to bring it up.
Get up on that.
Leads 3. Here's a chance from long range. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Westbrook to Embiid.
D up, baby. D up.
Middleton. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
LeBron against Westbrook to Davis. Anthony Davis. He's now 4 for 6.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7. Because either they're posterizing you, or that attempt can still be a poster.
That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Hold on.
Off the mark. Russell into the front court. His team on top by 8. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Westbrook. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Irving into the front court. Margins 8. Russ at the controls.
Play deep.
Trying to cash in. Chance for Westbrook, no good. LeBron into the front court. They can get a 2 for 1 if they hurry. Joel Embiid with a piece. Incredible. 6 tonight.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Middleton. Oh, Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. Fourth quarter getting underway as it's Team LeBron with the ball first. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
To Beal. Davis. Thompson Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Embiid. It's Steph for two. Steph Curry not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Missed it at the line. Curry.
Get your man.
Giannis Antetokounmpo rejects it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Irving to Thompson. To Irving. Has a look. Kyrie Irving. He's 3 for 7.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Giannis with it up top. It's an 8-point lead. Curry to Kemba Walker.
Watch back.
Fine to shoot. Middleton. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
First one goes down. Second and 3 is good. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Huge block. Couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Antetokounmpo. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Into the front court, it's Walker. His team on top by 13. Won't go down. Nothing going here on that drive.
Got him. Trap. Got him.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Curry to Paul George. Curry. Now that's a contest. Here's Irving into the front court. His guy's down 11. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Giannis in control of the basketball. He'll run the offense. And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Joel Embiid sends it away. Make that 7.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Antetokounmpo. Great pass to set it up. Missed a wide open look. To Thompson.
Go.
Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Here's Curry with it up top. The advantage is 13 points. For three, not that tough. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Durant to Harden.
Screen.
To Durant. 5 seconds to shoot.
On your left. Here he comes.
Offensive foul to number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
To Antetokounmpo. Steph lets loose. He's looking for that touch.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
It goes down.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Oh, errant pass as it's taken away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
You know Kyrie, zero hesitation. Buries it for three.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. But great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. It was right there. Curry into the front court. Lead is 12.
Oh, here it is.
To Walker.
I got help. I got your help.
Kevin Durant pins it. Terrific vision. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Leonard to Durant. Fires the three. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Kevin Durant, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
To number 13, James Harden, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 3. Number 15.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
There we go. Yes, sir.
With the interception.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The East put together a nice win here today. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense, and sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. The West All-Stars couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, They need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the West.
Game track. Second chance points.
The East All-Stars did a fantastic job of closing out on the offensive boards. Even better, they were able to convert those opportunities into second chance points. These guys did an incredible job of being assertive once the ball was in the air.
The All-Star Game MVP.
Joel Embiid joins the likes of Magic Johnson, Karl Malone, and Allen Iverson by winning the All-Star Game MVP award tonight. Even in something that's already a spectacle, he put on the show. It was fun to see. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.